You're listening to radio. You have enough to do while driving. We know the songs you like to hear.
KHJ Los Angeles.
Portions of the day's programming are reproduced by means of electrical transcriptions or tape recording.
You're listening to the radio.
The radio program you're currently listening to is both lowbrow and esoteric at the same time.
It's just two guys making out. Relax.
The following program is brought to you in living color on NBC.
What's up, buddy? I'm going to get you out of this. I know. I know. There we go. Just relax. It's a little bit more. It's all off. If he gets up now, he should be good. See you later, buddy.
Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
Now sit back, relax, and get ready to go on a musical voyage that makes Sgt. Pepper's seem like a rejected jingle for Ritz crackers.
I have got a serious case of the Mondays.
That is so stupid.
I think we're about to start a radio show.
Let's quiet down and try to be mature, okay?
Good morning, good people.
Welcome to Monday.
Good morning and welcome to Monday.
Welcome to Monday.
The day after daylight saving time, you're all messed up.
I am plenty messed up.
Daylight saving, not plural, time.
Can I go back to bed now?
No.
It's Monday. Shake off the covers. Get out of bed. Let's get this week started.
No, I don't want to. My body and my brain really knew that it was actually an hour earlier than what it was supposed to be. I mean, it just, I slept right through the first alarm. I slept right through the first alarm. I slept right through the second alarm. By the third alarm, I hit the snooze. And then, well, I'm a little bit later than usual, but not quite as late as I've ever been. So, you know, so I think that's a win. I'm okay. Are you okay? We're okay. Anyway, it's the Mike Show. It's the Monday edition. So happy you could join us right here, right now on Radio 434, the Radio 434 apps, and radio434.com. Also on the Alexa. How does that work? How do you get our live show and our featured channel on your Alexa device? Well, it's very simple. You enable the skill, and you got to do this every time until we get it fixed. Again, we don't know if it's the company that's doing our Amazon Echo Smart Speaker distribution, or if it's an Amazon problem itself. But it all started when Amazon updated the Alexa device to this new AI version. Yeah. That personally is it's a perky cheerleader voice. It's not like the old Alexa voice, and she has not offered me anything additional that the old one was able to do. In fact, she's actually kind of dumb, in my opinion. But you know, we move on. So anyway, you have to enable the skill if you want to listen to our stuff, our feature channel, and our live show on the Alexa device. You do this every time. You say, Alexa, enable the Radio 434 skill, and she will. And then she launches the channel, and then you can listen. If you want to listen to the podcast, so we do the live show between 8-ish and 11-ish, Monday through Friday, Eastern. And then we take all those show segments and we repack it into a full-length podcast that usually drops around noon, and you can find that on Alexa by saying, Alexa, play the Mike Show VA podcast, and she will. You can find the Mike Show VA if you search it wherever you get your podcasts, and you can even listen to or watch us on Facebook Live at the Mike Show VA. All that is going to be complemented by the brand new app that will be coming by the end of the month. We'll have a brand new app that'll feature our live 24/7 channel with great modern alternative music and indie and throwback vintage tunes and local tunes too. We play local artists in a regular rotation that we call Playing Here, H-E-A-R. Yeah, pretty nice. And then Playing Here, H-E-R-E, is our feature of where the bands are playing throughout the week. And where you can find live entertainment throughout the week. So you can listen to either Playing Here or Playing Here exclusively on Radio 434. All right, on today's program, it's the Monday edition. So originally, I was going to take the entire week off. And then I realized that I had not clued in all of our guest people, all the people that procure guests for us. So Mollie from Vector Space had already lined up a whole bunch of people to join us for Maker Monday because we're going to be doing the Maker Faire at the end of the month. Here, let me pull up my calendar real quick, and then I can give you specific dates. Maker Faire, or Atlantic dates, so it's fine. Maker Faire is Sunday, March 22nd, and we're going to be broadcasting live and on location and set up from Maker Faire on the campus of Randolph, right here in Lynchburg. So that is Maker Faire. And then Maker Monday is our feature of some of the makers who are going to grace us with their presence and their gadgets and their technology and their big brains at Maker Faire. So we had our first Maker Monday was last week. We've got another Maker Monday today, and then there will be one more Maker Monday on the 16th. And then after that, Maker Faire on the 22nd. But I did not inform Mollie that we were going to be taking today off. So hence, I'm here. I came in because of that. So, you know, and I still had so much work that I needed to get done. This has been a busy, very, very fast-paced year so far. So we're working on stuff and things, etc. So that's all going on. So yeah, Maker Monday. We've got guests from the Maker community, and we've got Mollie joining us from Maker Faire and Vector Space. So we're going to feature them. In addition, of course, we have your 5 random facts. Of course, we've got your stupid criminals in .news. And we've got some good news for you. And then this, introducing the Smile Ball.
Ask your doctor if your heart is healthy enough for sex.
No, it has nothing to do with that. I said it has, here, rewind. It has nothing to do with that whatsoever. It's an onion that doesn't make you cry. Okay, I didn't think we needed that, but it's an onion that doesn't make you cry, and it's called the Smile Ball, and then there's an American term for it because this has come to us from Japan.
Hello.
Hi. Anyway, so we're going to talk about the Smile Ball, and then we're going to talk about Top List, because we made a top list about it. It's the top things that will always make us cry, even if onions no longer do. So that's all on the way. This portion of our broadcast is brought to you in part by Smile Balls. No, it's CMA's Honda of Lynchburg.
Looking for a dealership you can trust? CMA's Honda of Lynchburg is here for you. Our legacy of quality service speaks for itself. Drive away today in a Honda that's perfect for you. Trusted by the Lynchburg community for years. CMA's Honda of Lynchburg. Owners just care more.
Traveling with your family is not only affordable from Lynchburg Regional Airport, it's convenient too. Our daily departures offer easy connections on American Airlines through Charlotte to over 170 nonstop destinations. And starting March 24, 2026, Lynchburg Regional Airport will offer new flights to O'Hare International Airport and Washington Dulles International Airport through United Airlines. So check the great round-trip fares currently being offered to your vacation destination information by visiting flylyh.com today and click Book Now. Prices are subject to change without notice and certain restrictions apply. Advanced purchases required and availability is limited. New local service. Same easy way to fly. Fly LYH.
Greens, salads, wraps, and pizza is now open in downtown Lynchburg. Try Greens' fresh lineup of delicious salads, grain bowls, wraps, and handcrafted pizzas, plus chips and a drink to round out your meal. Whether you're looking for a quick lunch or your new go-to spot downtown, Greens has you covered with fresh flavors and friendly vibes. Open 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. daily, right in the heart of downtown, corner of Church and 12th Streets at 1124 Church Street. Visit gogreens.net and check out their entire menu. If it's got to be salads, wraps, or pizza, it's got to be Greens.
The Mike Show on Radio 434.
Radio
434.
As the rest of us set our clocks forward yesterday, you didn't do a darn thing. Why? Because you never set yours back 6 months ago. That calls for celebration. Introducing Time Change Brew. Beer that goes down easy as a guy who's too lazy to change his clock. A guy who sleeps on the sofa because he's too lazy to walk to the bedroom. A guy who blows his nose on his sleeve because he's too lazy to get a tissue. Prefers soup to sandwiches because he's too lazy to chew. Yeah, if that's you, you need Time Change Brew. Available at your local grocery store. But who are we kidding? You're just going to have it delivered.
Yeah, I will. It's the Mike Show. Also, you can have some of these delivered from your grocery store. Scientists in Japan.
Hello.
There they are. They've created an onion that does not make your eyes water when you chop it. They've been working on it for over 20 years, and you could start seeing them in stores everywhere soon. It's called the Smile Ball.
Ask your doctor if your heart is healthy enough for sex.
No, totally different. It's called the Smile Ball. And, yep, it's for real. And in addition to not making you cry, it also doesn't smell as much as a regular onion. It's much sweeter. Now, onions make your eyes water because they release a volatile gas when they're damaged, like being cut with a knife. The gases react with the moisture in your eye, and your body creates tears to flush out the irritant. The Smile Ball has been bred to remove the enzyme responsible for that while keeping the same taste and nutritional value. It's unclear when you'll start seeing them in stores, but they're already popping up in the U.S., although sadly, they're going under a different name. They're being called Goldies in America, not Smile Balls. Go! All right, anyway, so that brings us to our top list. Thanks to science, onions that make your eyes water are no longer going to be a thing. Well, don't worry. If you're still in the mood to get weepy, there's always anything from today's list. It's our top list today. Top things that will always make you cry, even if onions no longer do. All right, here we go. Number one, our credit scores. Stepping on a scale 20 seconds ago, but the needle is still spinning. Top things that will always make us cry, even if onions no longer do. Knowing that Nickelback is working on a new album. Top things that will make us cry, even if onions no longer do. Anything the Jiffy Lube guy says after, "Can I show you something on your car?" Yeah, don't buy that. Top things that will always make us cry. I made the Jiffy Lube guy cry. I went in for an oil change in one of Tab's cars, and I went there specifically for the oil change. That was it. So instead of telling me ahead of time all the other things that they were going to replace, they just went and replaced them. So they replaced the air conditioning filter. That who knew that was a thing, and it's underneath the dash, and then they replace something else, and I get a whopping $1,000 bill or something. And I came for an oil change that is X amount of dollars. You did all this without me giving the approval. So you can remove all those things that you just replaced, put the old ones back, and I'll be on my way. And I did. Anywho, Back to top list. Top things that will always make us cry, even if onions no longer do. AI, specifically the fact it will never replace our job wiping tables at Denny's. Sorry. Top things that will always make us cry, even if onions no longer do. That Apple update that makes everything on our iPhone look like a bubble. Good Lord. Pollution, but only if you're the Native American in the commercial. You're welcome, boomers. You know that guy. He's on a horse. Tears, and he's riding in a landfill. Why would he be riding a horse in a landfill? Anyway, top things that will always make us cry, even if onions no longer do. Being a Cleveland sports fan. And any movie where the dog dies. Unless you're Christy, no. So anyway, that's the Mike Show. It's is the Monday edition. Coming up, we've got news and not headline news. That's all on the way. This portion of our broadcast is brought to you in part by Lynchburg Regional Airport.
Making sure that you never miss that important connection. At Lynchburg Regional Airport, we're ready when you're ready.
4 bags to check in, please.
LYH. From here to there to anywhere. We're ready when you're ready.
From brand new to lightly used, CMA's Honda of Lynchburg's got you covered. Shop our growing selection today and find our best deals on our entire inventory. That's savings on every single vehicle. And on our used cars, take 3 days to love it or leave it. Plus, we'll buy your current vehicle. Trade in with us and get an unbeatable offer. Start shopping and saving today. CMA's Honda of Lynchburg. Owners just care more.
Three Roads Brewery is Lynchburg's gathering spot. Enjoy the relaxed open atmosphere of the Lynchburg Tap Room with plenty of space to unwind, or outside on their expansive patio with friends and the entire family. Check out Three Roads games, arcade style, darts, and more. And of course, an excellent selection of craft beers brewed on site. Grab a Three Roads today at their tap room, 1300 Court Street, downtown Lynchburg. Their tap room in Farmville, or anywhere they serve great beer. Three Roads is also available at area convenience stores and supermarkets. And if they don't carry Three Roads, ask them to. Brewing community. Three Roads Brewery.
The Mike Show on Radio 434. Radio 434.
This is not headline news. Timothee Chalamet upset people when he said no one cares about ballet or opera. When the offended were asked the last time they attended one, awkward silence. The city of LA declared the Brady Bunch house a landmark, which means it can't be altered without approval. Los Angeles, always handling the important issues first. Dak Prescott and his fiancée have split just 1 month before their wedding date. Well, check off another almost in the life of Dak Prescott. And Wendy's wants to hire a chief tasting officer to eat burgers on camera for $100,000 a year. Meanwhile, McDonald's wants to hire a CEO who can eat burgers like a real person and not act like an alien wearing a human skin suit. This is not headline news.
It's not. It's the Mike Show, and it's the Monday edition. I am so darned happy that you can join us here. Taking a look at Tower Cam position number 2, up Main Street, up Rivermont Avenue, up your asphalt driveway. Really, really beautiful. We'll check in with Chief Meteorologist Nobody because we still can't afford one. Coming up, we have, we got sounds. We've got AudioVault. That's coming up. And we've got facts, 5 of them, 5 random facts to get you through your day. We'll do that in just mere momentitos. This portion of our broadcast is brought to you in part by Jersey Mike's Subs.
At Jersey Mike's, they slice your order fresh right in front of you. And let me tell you, watching that can send a rush of emotions through a person. Excitement, impatience, baby-like wonder, indecisive, anticipatory chewing, nervous pacing, happy claps, and finally, jealousy, because that's this guy's sub. I should order one. Good idea. Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Hi, I'm Megan Huffman from Share Greater Lynchburg. Our website seeks to magnify, equip, and connect our local nonprofit community. You can find ways to donate, volunteer, shop for, or attend events for over 180 organizations. For more information, please visit our website, sharegreaterlynchburg.org.
This tooth is killing me, and I don't have dental insurance.
On top of that, I'm working double shifts and still can't quite cover my bills. How am I going to pay for a dentist?
You should contact Free Clinic of Central Virginia. They provide free basic dental services for adults in their state-of-the-art clinic.
Isn't Free Clinic for people who are unemployed or don't have insurance?
Free Clinic provides care for the uninsured and underinsured. For instance, single individuals who make less than $36,451 a year or $62,150 for a family of 3 can qualify. Visit their website or call them today to find out if you qualify.
Visit freeclinicva.org or call 434-847-5866 to learn more.
The Mike Show on Radio 434.
Radio 434.
And now it's time for
5 random
facts.
Yep, that time of the day. We cram your head full of usable information. You can tell it back wherever the heck you happen to be, and we don't know where you go, we don't know what you do, and quite frankly, it's really none of our business. But if you say any of these 5 random facts back, somebody in the room is bound to say, wow, maybe, I don't know. All right, here we go. Number 1. In the United States, 1/3 of workers in hospitality and tourism are immigrants. Number 2. If you could see Jupiter's magnetic field from Earth.
Another fine product from Uranus.
No, Jupiter. It would appear 2 to 3 times as large as the sun or a full moon. Number 3. Miami is the only major U.S. city that was founded by a woman. Her name is Julia Tuttle, and she owned a citrus company. Number 4. The longest word in English is 189,819 letters, and it could take 3.5 hours to say. We're going to say it right now. No, I'm just kidding. It's a chemical name of a protein that's actually called titin or titin. And no, it's not in the dictionary. But we're going to link it up on this broadcast. There's I guess the TV station, the CW39. I don't know where that's at, but they have a PDF of the entire word, and it takes, believe it or not, 42 typed pages. Okay, 42 typed pages of a Word doc to actually reference this word. 189,819 letters. So we're going to link it up. Mr. Beast tried it on YouTube in 2017. So if you want to go over there and try and check that out. Number 5, tug of war was a summer Olympic sport. That's something I can get behind. Or even, Surfer Dude, the dog. From 1900 through 1920. It was 20 years of tug of war for the Summer Olympics. And those are your 5 random facts.
This has been today's edition of
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 random facts.
All right, it is the Mike Show. It's the Monday edition. Coming up, we have sounds, and we're going to lovingly place them in your ear holes. That is all on the way. This portion of our broadcast is brought to you in part by CMA's Honda of Lynchburg.
Looking for a dealership you can trust? CMA's Honda of Lynchburg is here for you. Our legacy of quality service speaks for itself. Drive away today in a Honda that's perfect for you. Trusted by the Lynchburg community for years. CMA's Honda of Lynchburg. Owners just care more.
Join us down at the Lynchburg Community Market and experience all that one of the nation's oldest farmers markets has to offer. Grab some lunch from our restaurants and shops, or shop from our awesome selection of artisan, handmade goods and our crafters gallery. Swing by on Saturday to check out our farmers market, where you can shop from the freshest selection of local grown produce, meats, and more. The Lynchburg Community Market, located in downtown Lynchburg on the corner of 12th and Main Street. Open Tuesday through Saturday from 7 to 2 year-round. For more information, follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Lynchburg Community Market.
The Vaughn Garage downtown Lynchburg is now open. Check out our incredible menu, full bar, drink specials, and our 21 tap self-serve beer wall. Join us for brunch every Saturday and Sunday. Open 5 to 10 p.m. Wednesday through Friday, 10 to 10 Saturday, and 10 to 3 Sunday. It's a new year. Join us at your new favorite spot for dinner, drinks, and live entertainment. The Vaughn Garage, 1124 Church Street in downtown Lynchburg. Online at thevaughn.net and follow on social at The Vaughn Garage on Facebook and The Vaughn LYH on Instagram, your new favorite place.
The Mike Show on Radio 434.
Radio
434.
It is the Mike Show. It's the Monday edition. That means it's Maker Monday with Maker Faire and Vector Space. Mollie's joining us. Hi.
Hi, Mike. How are you?
I am great. So did you survive the spring forward time change, daylight saving time thingy, mabobber?
Oh my gosh. Yes.
That was
but
that was this. You're going. That was this weekend.
Yeah. No, I definitely showed up late to something because I was like taking the weekend off from my phone as much as I could and looking at my oven clock.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and that didn't magically change over.
No, it's not a smart oven. Yeah, mine's rather dumb as well. So I had to change it. But yeah, but Sunday morning is usually reserved for I have to take the dog out. I have to get up when the dog wants to get up, and the dog, he doesn't understand daylight saving time.
Yeah, they're not up to date on that.
No, somebody should have sent him the memo, but they didn't, and so Doggo wanted to get up when Doggo wanted to get up. And when I got up, I looked at the clock on my phone, and I went, oh wow, we got to sleep in. And then I didn't even realize that Doggo got me up at the usual time that he always gets up. So we walked and we did the thing, and we came back, and then I looked at the clock on the dumb oven, and I went, oh, okay, thanks, dog. You really didn't let me sleep in at all, did you? So anyway, but we digress. All right, so Maker Faire is coming up. Do you want to tell folks briefly about Maker Faire and what that is?
Yes, I'm so excited to talk about Maker Faire. It's coming up very soon, in just 2 weeks, on March 22nd, and that's a Sunday. And on that Sunday, we're going to have all kinds of different makers. We have people who are innovating, we have people who are crafting, we have people who are building new things in the community. And we're really excited to showcase all of those folks. And not only that, but Maker Faire brings about 3,000 people, a bunch of food trucks, and every exhibit there, almost every exhibit there, has an interactive element. So we really love to emphasize the fun of learning and getting hands-on and playing when you're at Maker Faire. So.
And I love Maker Faire. We've been there now. This will be, how many years have we been doing this?
You've been coming for maybe 4 years.
Really? Okay.
Maybe 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, 3 or 4.
I think. Yeah. And
I think we were at the first one. So.
Were you? That's just my perception.
Wait a minute. When you were, was there a Maker Faire before you got to Vector Space?
Yes. This is actually the 9th Maker Faire.
Oh, then I haven't been to any of them except for the ones that you were at.
Yes.
Okay. So I have. So let's rewind. All right. So we've been at 4 Maker Fairs now.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Good to see you for the 4th year of Mike at Maker Faire.
Yeah, we'll be there. We'll be broadcasting live, and we're about as interactive as you can get. We've got a prize wheel, and you can come and spin it and win something.
Nice.
Or not. Maybe. Yeah.
Or just win the prize of getting to chit chat with Mike and his awesome radio voice.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Well, anyway, we digress. So Maker Faire coming up, and you brought us some of the folks that are going to be at Maker Faire.
Yep, I feel pretty lucky. I've got some great makers at my side, people who are creatives in our community, and just as all the creatives at Maker Faire, they're very wildly different, but we're so excited to celebrate the particular passion projects that they're following.
Nice.
Lillian is with us from Restory, and she's going to tell us all about it.
Well, thank you so much for having me here today. I'm very excited to be part of Maker Faire and also be on the Mike Show. This is a great opportunity. But yeah, so Restory Arts Foundation is a new project that was established in 2024. Okay. I was always a creative person. I did dance, I did photography, and always knew that space was such a huge influence on artists, as Vector Space is very aware, and any other maker space, that space can really impact an artist's career. And so I wanted to take that passion for supporting artists with my love for historic properties and kind of add them together. And so the premise of Restory is taking once abandoned historic properties, renovating them, and turning them into artist residencies to be utilized by artists to be able to have time and space to focus on their craft.
Wow. Okay. So I have 3 images of a property that you're currently working on. Tell us about this particular property.
Yeah, of course. This property is going to be the first of many, hopefully. It was built in 1935 by an artist. It has a very unique history. The artist, Gertrude Shook, was 22 years old when she designed and built the property.
Wow.
Which is just absolutely incredible. And she had a very...
What year? I'm sorry to interrupt.
No, you're fine.
What year was this property built? What year was this building built?
1935.
Okay.
So it's very reminiscent of the Bauhaus architectural style in Germany. It's in Keysville, Virginia, so it's about an hour from Lynchburg, and it's in a very rural community. So the artist who built it was very ahead of her time and was very in the now for the 30s. And she was a multidisciplinary artist, so she did basket weaving and charcoals and architecture, and so the property definitely has a unique history and was completely abandoned when I purchased it and had been condemned.
Really?
Wow.
Now, if this were sitting anywhere around in Lynchburg, someone would have scooped it up in a heartbeat. My friend Marty would have been all over this property.
100%.
Yeah, 100%. This is so unique. The second image that I'm showing is a little bit more work in progress in the snow.
Mm-hmm. Yes. That was at the end of January when we had that big snowstorm come through. And just today I had my stucco contractor reach out and mention that the stucco
I've never said that statement ever in life, but that's so cool.
Well, the stucco
I want one
now.
I want a stucco contractor.
Well, with the right property for sure. But he mentioned that it's completely finished with the stucco on the exterior, which is a huge step forward for the property.
Good Lord, yeah. No, I love the design of this. First off, interior wise, tell us about all the updates and changes and things you did to the interior.
Yeah, of course. So the interior is in the process of kind of being put back together. So it was pretty much a complete gut on the inside. Mm-hmm. Trying to keep some of the historic qualities like the original plaster on the walls. There's some unique design elements, like there was metal tile in one of the bathrooms, and it's a main floor with a full basement, so it's a lot bigger on the inside than you would expect it to be. Mm-hmm. And once it's finished, there'll be space for 2 artists at a time to be in residence for about a week to 6 weeks.
Okay.
A visual artist and a writer. They'll have their own private bedroom, bathroom, and studio space, and then they'll kind of share a community living room, kitchen, and laundry room.
Good Lord, this is amazing, and I love the windows that you've chosen. The last image that I'm showing is I guess prior to your stucco contractor completing the stucco, but the windows are in there. Those are amazing.
They were definitely, it's a very character-defining feature of that style. And when I purchased the house, those windows the original ones had been taken out and replaced with just like your standard vinyl, very small windows. So they had closed in the space.
Yikes.
And when we started doing the demo, I saw the openings for how big those windows are.
Right.
And just knew that they had to go back in. It was one of those hills to die on for this property. And there's 17 windows in total.
Oh, wow.
For this tiny house. So the Gertrude Shook definitely knew what she was doing with opening it up to all of the light.
Yeah.
And it sits on 2 acres, so it has beautiful views in every direction.
That's inspiring.
Yeah, it's just such a peaceful, beautiful property.
Yeah, that just goes along with the mission of if you're an artist, man, you need a space to really, create and really reflect and really think, and that is a beautiful property as is now. The last image that I'm seeing, and you're keeping the exterior is still going to stay white.
It is, yes, yeah.
All right. What was the idea? And I know overall, but what was the one thing that said, you know what, I'm going to do this?
I think it was definitely having grown up, and we were talking a little bit before the show, in a historic property. It was Sears catalog home was the house that I grew up in, and that love for properties and seeing for myself as an artist how space has impacted me. Just the need for very curated spaces for artists that are built by somebody who understands the needs of what they are looking for. And then finding this property, just the unique history behind it, I just knew that this one was going to have to be the first one, and kind of stepping out. I was 22 when I purchased the property, so a little bit of the connection with the original artist. And I just knew that this was the one, and if I was going to do it, this would be the first one to do it with.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
That is quite the accomplishment. I don't remember what year or how old I was when I bought my first place, but that's tremendous.
Yeah.
So yeah,
well, thank you.
Congratulations.
So I appreciate it. It's been a learning curve, that's for sure.
No doubt.
Something I love about it is that like you got to start this process so young, so like we get to watch you go and grow with this for such a long time. Like there's so much you can continue to do with it. So I'm so excited to be part of the beginning process.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, and I think the Lynchburg community too is excited to see things like this coming to our area. So important to have artists, no matter where you go. They really are like a lifeblood of excitement in a town.
So true.
Yeah.
It's Restory Arts Foundation. You can learn more at restoryartsfoundation.com. We'll link that up on the broadcast if you're listening, and if you didn't get to see any of the images that we were talking about, head on over to our Facebook page at The Mike Show VA. It's all one word, no spaces, or go to restoryartsfoundation.com and just check out this amazing property and this mission. This is so cool.
Yeah.
I really love this. And you brought two guests today.
I did.
Who was our second guest?
Our second guest is actually a member at the Makerspace, so a member at Vector Space, who's putting on Maker Faire. And she's been with us for a few years now, and she has just decided to dip her toe into Maker Faire, which is a big new step for her. Nice. And this is Addie Gonzalez.
Hey, Addie.
Hello, nice to meet you.
It's very, very nice to see you. Thank you so much for joining us. So tell us, what is it that you do?
So I am a jewelry maker, and my medium is polymer clay.
Nice.
So I get to do a lot of hands-on modeling and creating everything. Every piece is unique and different. And yeah, that's basically the gist of what I do.
Okay. So I'm looking at right now, and we're sharing some images of your work. This is at the Mike Show VA. So if you're listening right now and you want to check this out, head on over there. Or head on over a little bit later, and we'll link everything up. But I'm looking at, I believe these are earrings that are purple. They look like purple flowers. How do you make something like this?
So a lot of my earrings are made from 3D printed cutters that my husband and I design.
Wow.
He is an expert at 3D printing and using software to make these. And so he helps me design them. And a few of them are designs that we have found online and then tweak them ourselves.
Okay.
And then we actually use Vector Space to use the 3D printers to make all of our cutters.
Nice.
And then all of these small little flowers and like leaves and petals are all handmade by me.
Okay.
Cut out every leaf and every flower and stem. And
this looks like it looks like two butterflies and some designs, and it looks like jade.
Yes. So I am mainly doing faux stone and floral. Okay. So I use a lot of transparent colors, mix all of my colors using alcohol inks. So no two earring is going to be the same.
Yeah. Oh my God, this is so cool.
Yeah.
These are really, really unique. What led you to this? At what point did you say, oh wow, I could do that, and we could totally make them, doing this?
I've always been a crafty person. I grew up knitting, crocheting, sewing, making all sorts of stuff. And I dipped my toes into polymer clay about 4 or 5 years ago, just as a Christmas gift for family members. I wanted to make them something handmade, and I absolutely loved it. But didn't have much time. I was in college trying to figure out life, so I kind of put it on the back burner. And then when I moved up here, I had a space that I could actively make these things and make it into a reality. So I started a few months ago, which honestly was interesting because I just had a kid 4 months ago. So now I am handling I'm handling a 4-month-old while trying to start a small business. So it's been interesting. I'm a little behind, so I don't have websites or the best pictures, but I'm making do with what I can.
I'll tell you what, these are stunning. We'll get that kid to work. That's I've learned early on. You start them as young as possible, getting them to do. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah, she's my little cheerleader. She sits in her chair at my desk and watches me create, and she's definitely a big inspo for this.
Well, she could be the director of marketing or the director of cuteness or something. Give her a title.
She does deserve a title.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
This is really neat. So you're going to be at Maker Faire as well.
I am, and
Nice.
this will be my first market.
Yeah.
It's my first time really selling my pieces, so.
This is a great theme of first-time guests for Maker Faire on this particular show.
Let me ask you this from a member at Vector Space perspective. What was your impression of Vector Space? How did you find it? And what's your love and your takeaway of that space?
So I actually found it through my husband. He moved up here about a year before I did, when they were just switching from the downtown location to their new location.
Yeah.
And he lived right across the street from it. Saw them doing a First Friday, fell in love with it, became a member. And then when I visited him up here, he showed it to me, and I fell in love with the space. I thought it was so cool. I love learning new crafts and learning new things. So I knew it was right up my alley. And as soon as I moved up here, I joined, and I'm there constantly now.
Nice.
We know Addie pretty well.
Well, that's really cool. And I one of my first visits to Vector Space was during a First Friday, and it was right around Halloween. So my kids, and I told this story last week, my kids had a chance to use these bonkers power tools to carve jack-o'-lanterns that I would have never, ever, ever let my kid use these, but they were supervised and they were shown how to do it, and they had a blast, and they still talk about it. You remember when we used those great big huge saws and those drills and things? And they're like, yes.
Oh yes,
I remember.
that's the biggest First Friday, I'd have to say, out of the year.
Yes, which is saying something, because last Friday
we had
last Friday, just a few days ago, we had
93 people attend.
Oh wow!
Yep.
Yeah.
That is fantastic.
Addie is there, like, helping us greet everybody and take attendance, so she knows exactly how many people.
That is just tremendous.
I love it because people just don't forget it when you put a giant tool in their hands and you're like, have fun.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, we give instruction and teach, but yeah, it's an impression. And so that's what you get to do at Maker Faire as well. And another thing that I love about this show, Mike, is that it's a reflection of the conversations you get to get into with makers. Each of us, I feel, and it's a special trait in the maker community, is so excited to share what we have and what we do, because we want other people to be able to access that in the community, and we want other people to be able to do the same things. It's not a closed community at all. We want to share how polymer jewelry is made, and we want to share that there's artist residency spaces opening up. So I'm excited that people will get to have these conversations, not just with these makers, but with up to 60 of us. So it'll be this on lots of steroids.
Well, and Maker Faire is now expanded as far as the time frame. It's coming up Sunday, March 22nd. It's on the campus of Randolph. That's right. But you've expanded the time frame too.
Yeah, we used to do from 11 to 4 p.m. We were a smaller fair once upon a time. Now we've grown to over 3,000 people, and we have more and more makers. So we also needed to expand the time frame because we really want our makers to get the most out of connecting with their community, out of setup and breakdown. So we are going from 11 to 5 p.m. now. So we have an extra hour of fun and making and sharing.
Nice. Real quick, tell us about the go-karts again.
Oh, yeah. Mike cannot have this show without talking about the go-karts. No. And he's right, because everybody loves them. It is not something you can walk away forgetting because you've got tiny go-karts. So, like, think Barbie Jeep car. And then adults.
But y'all have to build them yourself.
Yes.
And,
handmade.
Yeah. And kids aren't driving them.
And it's an 18 and up event. So, and it is a race.
Oh,
and
fun.
every cart is totally different. This year, this is brand new, we have Barbie and Ken coming to race in little tiny cars.
Oh, fun.
Nice.
And it's just great because, like, when an adult drives a Barbie Jeep, like the comedy of that is endless. The knees are in the air, the hands are way down here, and the carts are also, like, they have a budget, so you can only spend $600 to make this cart, and there are rules where people are checking on this stuff, and so the carts are, like, not fancy either, and that just adds to the comedy even more. So we'll have a chicken coop going down the road. We'll have Barbie and Ken racing the chicken coop. Last year there was a cow that Randolph College made. There's just, like, a variety of characters. It's kind of like Mario Kart.
Well, I have the image of the Mini Cooper Cluckman Power Racer up, and the driver or the pilot with his chicken head on, and it looks the front of it looks like a Mini Cooper, and the back of it looks like a chicken coop.
Yeah.
So it's very, very interesting and unique, and that's one of my favorite things about Maker Faire. All of it's really, really cool because you have kids competing with their power racing tools, where they're literally building these racers out of power tools.
Yes.
And that competition is always so cool to watch.
You take the spinning motor of a power tool, and you attach some wheels to that, and then you dress it up like a psycho bunny, and then it, like, goes down the track. It's ridiculous. So that's, like. Yeah, so all of this is to say, like, the diversity of Maker Faire and the celebration of any kind of creating, and how fun that can be. We're also having cosplay this year as much as we can, inviting cosplayers to come. We have some folks who do Star Wars dress up, so we've got, like, real stormtrooper suits that will be walking around, and then we're offering a free $10 food voucher for anybody who shows up in a homemade costume.
Nice.
So definitely, if you are a costume maker out there, join us for that, where we embrace all the kinds of making. So.
I'm looking at the Mad Max cart right now.
Yeah, that's cosplay itself. It's very dressed up.
And one of my favorite exhibits is going to be Hill City Homebrewers.
Yeah. It's not just a place for kids. We have something for all ages, including some beer tasting.
Nice. This is really, really cool. You can learn more by going to lynchburg.makerfaire.com. Again, we'll link that up on this broadcast at the Mike Show VA. You can check out all the exhibits. How many exhibits? There's a lot on here.
Yeah. I think we have 70 entries right now.
Wow. That's tremendous. No, really, really cool. Looking forward to Maker Faire. It's coming up on the 22nd of March. It's a Sunday. It is free admission.
Free admission.
Yay.
Walk in.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just come out, have a great time. There will be food trucks. There will be exhibits. There will be interactive stuff. There will be competitions. There's all kinds of things. So if you want to learn more, go to Maker Faire on their website. Again, lynchburg.makerfaire.com.
Yep.
Thank you so much for taking time today.
Yeah,
really appreciate it.
It was a pleasure.
Absolutely.
I'm so glad we got to have you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking forward to learning more about both of your businesses, and I want to see some finished product photos.
Of course.
Once your house is, like, done and open, I'd love to do a follow up on that.
Will you guys do an open house at some point?
Yes. Actually, every month from April to October, on the second to last Sunday, I do an open house. So you can see
second
to last Sunday.
Okay.
From about like 1 to 3.
Nice.
People can come and see the finished product when it's finished, but also the progress.
Awesome.
So there will definitely be a full open house once everything is finished, for sure.
Awesome.
Looking forward to that. It is the Mike Show. It's the Monday edition. Coming up a little bit later on, we are going to make sounds, and we're going to lovingly place them in your ear holes. It's called AudioVault. Stay tuned for that.
From brand new to lightly used, CMA's Honda of Lynchburg's got you covered. Shop our growing selection today and find our best deals on our entire inventory. That's savings on every single vehicle. And on our used cars, take 3 days to love it or leave it. Plus, we'll buy your current vehicle. Trade in with us and get an unbeatable offer. Start shopping and saving today. CMA's Honda of Lynchburg. Owners just care more.
Lynchburg Regional Airport is going strong. Our convenient scheduled flights offer easy connections on American Airlines through Charlotte to over 170 nonstop destinations worldwide. Plus, beginning March 24th, 2026, United Airlines will offer new flights from Lynchburg to O'Hare International Airport and Washington Dulles International Airport. So check the great round-trip airfares currently being offered by visiting flylyh.com today and click Book Now. Prices are subject to change without notice and certain restrictions apply. Advanced purchase is required and availability is limited. New local service, same easy way to fly. Fly LYH.
The Mike Show on Radio 434.
Radio
434.
All right, let's open it up. It's your audio vault for today. It's our collection of bits and clips and viral audio for your ear holes. I think you'll like it. An Italian exchange student was taken to Olive Garden by his American host mom, and it went viral. At first, he wonders why he's even there. Then he divulges that one of the terms we associate with Italian food doesn't exist in Italy.
Why am I here? Am I forced to eat here?
Yes, and I would get the fettuccine Alfredo.
Excuse me?
Alessandro, they have carbonara, they have...
Calamari and fried mozzarella will be enough torture for me.
You're going to love that, so it's going to be a great review then.
Sure.
Can you explain to people that they don't have Alfredo in Italy and that's
it's
the problem?
not an Italian thing. It's not.
It's not. All right, an aviation YouTuber with more than 1 million subscribers has found himself embroiled in a backlash after he claimed that he was stranded in Singapore due to missiles in the Middle East. With anything these days, fans looked up the flights and found there were plenty of options if you wanted economy class. Here's Swedish-American Daniel Gauze with part of his original Sad Sack video.
We are stranded in Asia, like tens of thousands. Our flights have been canceled by the ongoing conflict in the Middle East. There are people all over the world impacted. There are a few seats on some days in economy, but even those are selling fast. So the amount of backup options that you'll have at the last minute will be virtually non-existent, meaning that you're trapped. I'm getting really unpleasant flashbacks to the beginning of COVID.
All right, he goes by the name of Nonstop Dan on his YouTube channel. He and his partner Oscar were supposed to fly to Dubai. Okay. Did you know today is National Meatball Day?
On top of spaghetti, all covered with cheese.
Hopefully this won't get flagged for rights violations.
I lost my poor meatball when somebody
sneezed. There we go. All right. Get that. Okay. Let's save this one for stupid criminals. Save that one as well. Are we going to a comedian already? Or do we have sports? Let's go to a comedian. We wrap up Audio Vault with a comedian, and today is no exception. Here's comedian Jeff Altman on the ads they run on popular game shows.
And they always have those body function commercials on that Wheel of Fortune Jeopardy hour, you know? You know the commercials I'm talking about. Yes, X-Lax works gently during the night to relieve you quickly in the morning. Now, you know everybody over 40 is going,
Yeah, but I want to know what time in the morning.
because you don't want to be asleep when this stuff blasts you off. This product works. You know, because you'll have to sell your bed and your home.
We have a nice little 4-bedroom. I wouldn't go in there just now. If we come over here in our den area, we'll see we have a room.
All right, that is your audio vault for today. Let's reach over here and lovingly grab the handle, but firmly and maybe vigorously give it a tug. Keep all that sound inside. Coming up, we are going to get stupid to wrap up the show. This portion of our broadcast is brought to you in part by Lynchburg Regional Airport.
Whether your adventure is just beginning or you're on your way home, at Lynchburg Regional Airport, we're ready when you're ready. LYH. From here to there to anywhere. We're ready when you're ready.
Hi, I'm Matt Bright, the new owner of CRI Digital Impressions, and I'm excited to announce a new chapter in the century-long history of CRI. Mutual Press was founded in 1927, and in 1973 it merged with CRI to become CRI Mutual Press. In 2002, it was renamed CRI Digital Impressions. I also own Bright Images, which has provided print and media services to the area since 1995. Yes, there is a new owner and a new location, but the same commitment to quality and service. In fact, quality and service are the cornerstones of my business philosophy. Quick turns and service with a smile. From business cards to banners and pamphlets to paperback books, we can provide all your printing needs. Call, visit us online, or stop by our location at 3022 Memorial Avenue, Lynchburg. We look forward to serving you.
Just got back from vacation, but your body feels like it needs another one? Whether it was lugging heavy luggage, hours in the car or on a plane, or walking barefoot in the sand, travel can do a number on your spine. At Timberlake Chiropractic, we're here to help you reset. Our gentle, personalized adjustments are designed to relieve pain, restore balance, and help you feel like yourself again. Maybe even better. Don't let post-vacation aches follow you home. Call Timberlake Chiropractic at 434-239-9077 or book online at timberlakechiropractic.com. Relaxed, realigned, and ready for what's next. That's the way to come home.
Whether you're traveling for business or leisure in Danville, Virginia, you owe it to yourself to stay at either the Bee, the Holbrook, or the Laurel hotels. 3 unique boutique hotels with all of the modern comforts, convenient to downtown, the city's historic West End, and now with the Laurel Hotel steps away from Caesars, Virginia. All minutes from everything Danville has to offer. Competitive corporate rates for business travelers, and fun packages and activities for leisure travelers. They offer kitchenettes and suite-style rooms and attractive long-term stay rates. Visit DanvilleBeeHotel.com, the Holbrook Danville.com, or LaurelHotelDanville.com for reservations and more information.
Jersey Mike's subs are great to enjoy in all kinds of places.
So you can have a turkey provolone at the park?
I love to eat outside.
Or an original Italian at work?
Absolutely.
Ooh, I can have a Mike's Famous Philly at 2 a.m. while digging a tunnel to my neighbor's basement.
Whoa, do they know?
No. And don't tell them.
Okay, mum's the word. Freshly sliced and freshly grilled subs for any time, anywhere. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
The Mike Show on Radio 434.
Radio
434.
All right, time once again for Stupid Criminals in the News. All right, here we go. An inmate in Florida is facing new charges after he snuck away from a work assignment to get it on inside a portable toilet.
Ask your doctor if your heart is healthy enough for sex.
I will. Indian River County Jail is in Vero Beach, Florida. The sheriff's office had a barbecue fundraiser last Wednesday. A bunch of low-level inmates called trustees got to work the event. One of them was 35-year-old Hartley Sanchez, who was serving food until he snuck off mid-shift. Security cameras caught him on video talking to 2 women near a bank of porta-potties. Then one of the women went into a porta-potty, and after checking if the coast was clear, he joined her. It turned out she's a former inmate. It's not clear if she knew Hartley before the encounter or if this was just a fling, but He was questioned about it, freely admitted that they were in there, and they, well, got it on.
Nice beaver.
Thank you. I just had it stuffed.
Let me help you with that.
Talk about doing the nasty in a porta-john. She's apparently not in any trouble, but Hartley is in much bigger trouble than he was before. He's been in jail awaiting trial for theft and drug possession. Now he's also facing charges for attempting to escape. Under Florida law, even leaving a work assignment for a few minutes can qualify as an escape attempt. He's facing up to 15 years in prison. Yikes. All right. What else? I thought we had two more stupid stories. All right, here we go. A sheriff in Metro Atlanta County has been charged with DUI after troopers saw his vehicle driving erratically, and then they followed him to his house. Sheriff Couch told them he'd been drinking a Four Loko beverage since 6 a.m. that morning. It was 11 a.m. at the time. Here's a woman who lives in town.
Should he keep his job? Probably not, being in that position. It's not good for anybody to be drinking and driving, especially a public official. It's not a good look for Hall County. That's not a good look for anybody. I mean, that's just not a good look.
No. Troopers found 2 open containers of 24-ounce Bahama Mama beverages in Couch's car. The report said his blood test was 3 times over the legal limit. Here's the kicker. The troopers were already on their way to the sheriff's house to reclaim the county vehicle because of his drinking issues when they saw him swerving on a nearby road, so they were already on their way. A night flight out of Nashville to Fort Lauderdale had an emergency landing in Atlanta due to a security scare. Listen how flight attendants tell all on board, heads down, hands up, while armed guards rush down the aisle and pull a guy out of his seat.
Stand up. Everybody heads down. Stand up. Stand up.
I thought I heard a cheerleading group do that once. Anyway, the FBI and Atlanta police interviewed the passenger and found no credible threat. It all appeared to stem from a passenger reading texts over someone else's shoulder. Ridiculous. And then there's this. I wonder what airline that was, because I probably won't use it. Then there's this. There's good news in the world. And we share it during this particular segment because there is so much stupidity. I don't know how to pronounce this person's name. So let's just say, here's the headline. A doctor adopts a boy who came to surgery alone, then finds a loving home for his 5 siblings.
This 4-year-old was going to be undergoing heart surgery and no one was there.
So he essentially has one side of the heart to do 2 sides worth of work. He's a true inspiration to us all.
We went up and met True in the hospital, and it didn't take long to fall in love with him and know that we needed him in our family. You can't imagine your life without him.
They've been nice. They're Gary.
He's truly become my son.
Keep going. Don't stop.
And there you go. That is the good news. The good news is brought to you in part by the United Way of Central Virginia.
Feel the need for speed? Take off at the 6th Annual United Way, 5K on the runway, Saturday, April 25th at 5 p.m. at Lynchburg Regional Airport. This year's theme is Top Run, so suit up and grab your wingman. Enjoy a flat, fast course on the taxiway next to the main runway. Experience planes, aviation, and high-flying fun, all while supporting United Way of Central Virginia. For more information and to register, visit uwrunway5k.com.
And visit unitedwaycv.org for more information about the organization. Well, that is it. That is the program. We are not back tomorrow. I said not. No, we're taking the rest of the week off. We're gonna take the week off for birthday week. Have a great week, everybody, and we will see you next Monday. And if you're just jonesing for the Mike Show, we will have best of bits, and you can always check out our podcast at The Mike Show VA. You can watch us, or you can just search The Mike Show VA wherever you get your podcast. We'll see you Monday.
Goodbye. Don't come back.
No, Monday.
Go away. Go away.
Where does he think he's going? When you gotta go, you gotta go.
Thanks for tuning our way, and if you're listening in your car right now, thanks for the ride.
Scotty, beat me up.
See you later, buddy.
We'll see you here again tomorrow.
Exit stage left.
Who's going to do the dishes?
The Mike Show on Radio 434.
Taking local, global radio.
4, 3, 4.